You want to know what people hate? People hate PDA. And, well, that one guy at the gym who, always does these really intense workouts, and he's super buff and sweaty and gross, and whenever you see him, you always blink on his name, and you're like, hey, and so you try to make awkward conversation, but you can't remember his name, so you're like, hey, Tim, and he's like, wait, who's Tim? And he's all buff and sweaty and gross, and it gets really, really awkward really, really fast, so you're like, got to go. Yeah, people hate that a lot. But you know what people don't hate? People don't hate rice.
Most people would know rice as a food for which people in Asia would eat and use it for things like sushi, spam musubi, rice porridge, rice pudding, and other types of food.
Rice was first discovered in agrarian civilization in the Old World, but was later brought into the New World by the Europeans.
This is a quotation from the website Ricepedia. Orsia sativa was domesticated from the wild grass Orsia rufipogon roughly 10,000 to 14,000 years ago.
Oriza is thought to have originated about 14 million years ago. That's a pretty long time.
Oriza sativa is a plant species most commonly referred to in English as wild rice and commonly known as Asian rice.
This quotation is from a website called Mariner's Museum. By 4000 BC, rice has become the staple crop of Asia. Native Americans also harvest a coarser wild rice that grew in marshes. Asian rice was softer and easier to chew than wild rice, and it became the rice of choice for most of the world. It was quickly adopted by Americans to plant in low, wet, tropical areas of the New World, places where American staple maize would not grow.
According to a website called Rice History, rice brought life to Asia and communication, allowing them to network in their cultivating, cooking methods, and culture. Thai farmers gave blessings to only their rice crop at every stage of life, performing rituals for rainmaking, protection of the crop, and beautiful harvest. This was done in hopes of an abundant growing season and to bring joy and stability not only to the farmer but the community as well.
After the Columbian Exchange era, rice was still one of the most useful staple crops. Yep.
There was a negative effect of rice, more of it when it is just still seeds. Rice seeds from storage may carry seed-rotting microbes. These microbes may have been carried into storage from fields in the previous season. Moreover, secondary infection can also be caused from soil or water. Certain environmental conditions, such as puddled spots, also favor seed rotting.
When the seeds get a disease, then it will die, which could lead to starvation to a civilization.
Rice mostly changed the world in a positive way because it has fed more people over a longer period of time than any other crop from as far back as 2500 BC.
As said from a student from UC Davis, about 3 billion people, nearly half the world's population, depend on rice for survival.
On a website called Patent Lens, it is said that from before 1500 to now, rice is still eaten by people all around the world.
According to a book called Evolution from Big Bang to Nanobots, the adoption of wet rice farming and the migration of many people to the south had a profound impact on collective learning in Song, China. In AD 1, the population of China was around 50 to 60 million and did not exceed that number level until the 10th century. During the 900s and the 1000s, Yangtze River Valley to a farm rice raised the carrying capacity of China from 50 to 60 million to 110 to 120 million, with the record high population densities of 5 million people farming an area of 40 by 50 miles. By the year 110, this constituted 30 to 40% of the population of the globe, compared to all of Europe's 10 to 12% as it just entered its great leap forward.
Rice is an important part of the world because it has been one of the most staple crops, leading it to an increase of population, having more networks, having more collective learning.
Thanks for watching! Dab.